Get up, you son of a bitch! Cause Punch Drunk loves you.
They show no love. Punch drunk, hungover. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Smash that light! Drama.
Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
Yeah. You already know. This is Punch Drunk, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are this side of heaven. God bless you all. She got problem with me again, huh? She got problem with me again, huh? Shenene, she got problem with me otra vez, again. Problem with me. It's no good. It's not right. 5 Fury Films in the building. What's good? 5 Fury Films in the building. She got a problem with me. She got a problem. No, she got a problem with me. It's no good. It's not right. What's good, chick? What's good? What's good? Love my kids in the building. Nixon 5. Let's go. Nixon 5, check your email. Punchy. Love always. Will do. Love my kids. How the kiddos, how the grandkiddos, how you doing? God bless you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. I'm definitely gonna check the email. Once again, Mrs. Crash out once again. Oh my gosh. Now, shout out to all the YouTubers. Shout out to the boxing content creators. Shout out to the content creators. If she was talking to multiple people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't know who exactly she was talking about, but ladies and gentlemen, let's be real, let's be honest. She said what she said in the comment section of a video that was posted by Eric Kelly trying to flame me and others. But let me say it like this, for the people that don't know the origin of the story. Me and Eric Kelly chopped it up in Madison Square Garden during the Shadeja Green versus Lanny Daniels. Me and Eric Kelly, we associates, we cordial. Eric Kelly is a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool dude, fighter, a legend amateur, Olympian. You know what I'm saying? Out here from New York. So I want people to, because I don't think that everybody understand where it's coming from. Because people claiming, you know, there's other YouTubers saying, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Claressa, she talking about me. She talking about me. She trying to sue me. But I don't see where, I gotta let y'all know where it came from. So as y'all know, 2 days ago, me and Eric Kelly, that's very, very close to Remy Ma's husband and Claressa Shields, came to the channel. That was after he posted what he said on his IG, which was in reference to me, things that he was trying to say to me in person in Madison Square Garden. That's why he came to my channel. I said, all right, matter of fact, let's chop this shit up, because I know where it's coming from. I know you throw them shots directly to me, and we went back and forth. So for those that don't know, let's hear what Eric Kelly said before the live. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all already know, smash that like button. Hold on, give me a second. This is what Eric Kelly said before we went live. And I say, you know what? Let's chop it up. If you feel like that, let's chop it up. Give me a second.
I'm watching all these fake boxing reporters I've been talking about over the years with YouTube channels and all that. I'm watching y'all turn y'all back. Niggas wasn't here for the sport. Y'all just here for the clicks and views and shit like that. Access to the fights and fighters. I'm watching y'all turn y'all back on boxing. Claressa Shields and Remy Ma situation going on right now. You feel me? I'm seeing y'all, everybody dissing Claressa, making videos, talking shit about Claressa Shields and all that with her situation with Remy Ma and Papoose, because Papoose and Claressa Shields dealing with each other now. Remy Ma and Papoose, they not divorced, but they separated. You dig what I'm saying? And they doing what they doing the whole time. Remy Ma violated Papoose. Claressa didn't initiate none of this. She in the middle of it. Remy Ma violated Papoose. But now y'all violating Claressa. I'm watching, I'm listening to you niggas interviews and everything. Y'all violating Claressa. Every time I see something with Claressa that y'all put up on your YouTube channels or whatever, it's something negative. It's something negative. Whole time, who violated who in the situation? Who violated who in the situation? Y'all supposed to be here on behalf of boxing, right? You boxing reporters, you niggas ain't here on behalf of boxing. You not, listen to me. I always knew y'all was phony. Phony is play money. I've been around here 30-something years, heavy in the sport. I always knew you niggas was phony as play money. You niggas is all $4 bills. Facts. I'm seeing your YouTube channels. Everything y'all putting on about Claressa's negative. Meanwhile, look at all the greatness she done accomplish on behalf of the sport of boxing. And being a pioneer of women's boxing. The first woman to ever do what she did on behalf of boxing. On behalf of boxing. And you niggas is, every time I see y'all throw something up, it's clowning her. That's crazy. Where you come from? Where you come from? You damn sure ain't come from boxing. You came from a piece of shit. I bet when you was born, you came out the rectum, didn't you? You came out the ass. Because Claressa Shields ain't do nothing wrong in this situation. What she did wrong? She standing her ground. What she did wrong? Who violated who? She ain't violate nobody. Why y'all always coming down on Claressa Shields? Ain't you supposed to be here on behalf of boxing?
All right, that was Eric Kelly. Shut up, okay? I don't care, right? Shut the hell up. So that was the video. Look, y'all could check it out yourselves. Y'all want to follow? Go follow my guy Eric Kelly. Who cool is he just biased and has relations with Remy Ma's husband and Claressa Shields. So he's biased, right? Y'all could go check it out. It's Eric Kelly. All right. So on the comment section, I'm going at it with him because we spoke about what he's saying. When he see me in Madison Square Garden, he's like, "Hey, yo, Punch, man, what's good? Cause we chill, we cool, we cordial. You feel me? Me and Eric Kelly, we going out. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time. You know what I'm saying? In lounges and bars and the boxing event and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we started talking in Madison Square Garden during the Alicia Baumgartner, we was chilling, and he like, "Yo, Punch, why you bullying my girl? Why you?" I say, yo, you don't know how this shit started. He like, "Nah, I just see the videos. Why you?" So when he dropped that, I know it's really directed towards me. And then when I hit him up, that was the same energy. I'm like, yo, my man, you just should have said my name. And if you want to chop it up live, I'm going to go live later on. Thus, you saw the live 2 days ago. You feel me? But in the comment section, Claressa Shields is in the comment section. I'm going back and forth with certain people and Eric Kelly. So this what Claressa Shields said on that comment section. Give me a second. Because some people did videos and they're not saying where that comment from Claressa Shields came from. It came from Eric Kelly IG post going at me and others that, but I took it more like, yo, Eric Kelly, we know each other. I know this shit is directed to me. So we chopped it up. Y'all can see the comments. Y'all can see us going back and forth. And we chopped it up in the DM as well. Right? Thus, him coming to my channel and I say, yo, so let's talk about this shit live. You know, F it. Let's talk about it live. So I knew it was a little bit more personal than other YouTube channels, right? Because me and him already had these conversations, right? So give me a second. Give me a second. So let me see, where is that? This one. So on that IG post 2-3 days ago, now it's 3 days ago, Claressa Shields says, give me a second, let me take this thing out. You being hunted. I don't even tell my side for real. I ignore these fake boxing YouTube creators. They jealous because of my success. They can't say nothing bad about my boxing or my career, so they are so loud about my relationship. I'm with a man that's been separated before I even met him. Now we together and people keep switching the story up. I wasn't no damn mistress or side chick. Who the one that keeps on saying mistress and side chick? You already know. Remy Ben had a man. She was in a relationship with before I met Papoose in 2024. But they don't want to talk about that. All these YouTube channels, boxing channels, are being paid to spread lies and defame my character. That right there, I wish that Claressa Shields, you put a name on it. Because with that what you said right there, you gonna be sued. You could be sued. So let's see. I'm gonna read it again. All these YouTuber channels are being paid to spread lies and defame my character. I'm working though. Behind the scenes, I'm taking the proper steps to get all these YouTube channels and their content removed. Some of these people will also be in court. Now, I gotta be honest, folks. I gotta be honest. I'll take that like a direct shot towards me, and of course, there's other YouTubers that's gonna be, yo, that's a direct shot to them as well. I'm all right with Claressa Shields taking me to court because I know that she's not gonna go through the law. Hey, yo, Claressa Shields, take me to court. Because when we go to court, you gonna tell the court, please don't handle it with the law. So I'm good. Hey, yo, I'm not even gonna get an attorney. Take me to court. Take me to court. Hey, yo, let's go to court tomorrow. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Let's get my head in court. Hey, yo, let's forget about going back and forth. Hey, yo, I will present myself. Let's go to court. And then you could tell the court that you don't want to handle it with the law. So we can just finish this shit up. You dumb bitch. I'm all right. I'll go to court with you. I'll go to court on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll go to court anytime you want. I don't need no legal representation. I will go to court. Dumb everything. Miss Judge, I'm taking Punch Drunk to court. And guess what, Judge? Don't you bring the law. Don't you handle this with the law. Because we're going to handle it in court. All right? It's just going to be like, ma'am, we have to. What the defamation of character is a law. No, didn't you hear me, Judge? I said I don't want to handle it with the law. I want to handle it with the court. So we in court, so handle it. But don't handle it with the law. Do you understand? Do you understand, Judgy? I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, when I was reading the first time, I'm like, oh shit, damn, this woman is serious, man. Shit, she's serious. Yo, I'm telling y'all folks, I'm like, damn, man, she's really talking about this court shit, man. This is gonna be the second, third time she bring this up, right? But the last line, I power safe. I was like, damn, you know, at the time when I'm like, yo, I'm working though. Behind the scenes, I'm taking proper steps to get all these YouTubers. I'm like, okay, damn, shit. Well, should I put a disclaimer in the description section? And then I kept on reading, and their content removed. Now, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my content to be removed. That's my homework. Some of these people will also be in court, and I'm like, all right. Okay, we all good. We good. I'm good. All right, I'm good. All right. Okay. Even an attorney gonna be like, Staj, her own attorney is gonna be like, look, you're wasting my fucking time, all right? If we're gonna go to court, we gotta handle it with the law, right, Claressa? No. She don't listen to nobody. She got no control. If she can't listen, she can't listen to Remy Ma's husband. She don't listen to her friend. She don't listen to Eric Kelly. She don't listen to her cousin, her sister, her mama, her daddy. She don't listen to nobody. She don't listen to her promoter. She don't listen to Win Records. She don't listen to nobody. She don't listen to other boxing content creators. She don't listen to Bud. She don't listen to Andre Ward. She don't listen to the Darrell brothers. She don't listen to nobody. Her legal counsel gonna be like, look, you're wasting my goddamn time. As a matter of fact, her legal counsel just gonna take some money. I said, hey, she probably calling her attorney right now. For real, Mr. Attorney, for real. They fucking with me. All these YouTube channels is fucking with me. They always saying the truth. They always saying, I hate it. I want to take them to court. I think I got $8 million. That's what Remy Ma's husband told me. I know I signed a $3 million bonus, but I know I got 8. Somewhere, somehow, take every YouTuber to court. Take them all to court. But do not handle it with the law. All right? That attorney probably gonna be like, all right. That's gonna be what? $15,000 retainer. He's gonna go to the court. He's gonna go to the court every day and snatch your money. Look, I'm going to court every day. There's gonna be another $15 because I told them I went into the court, Claressa. I went to the court and I said I'm not gonna handle it with the law. God damn it, huh? And they keep on telling me to come back with another plan. I told them no. Hey, Claressa, trust. I'm your legal counsel. If I gotta go to a court every goddamn day of my life, I'm going until we get this right. I wish I was Shanae Shields' attorney, bro. I wish I was Shanae Shields' attorney. I would take her for all the retainers every single day. I would be like, I'm going to court. I'm going to handle this. Where you want me to handle it? New York? I go. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the court in New York, and they don't want to because they don't want to handle it with I'm telling them to handle it with the law. I'm gonna go to the New Jersey court. I'm gonna go to across the bridge, the George Washington Bridge. Go to New Jersey. I'm not too far away from Philly. We're gonna go to Philly. I go everywhere around the country. I go to every goddamn court around the country. Right, Claressa? I'm going to get this shit done. Trust me, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to go to the court and we ain't going to handle it with the law. Tell the judge in his face, damn it. Oh, look. Sue me for what? Sue others for what? For telling the truth? You know what? I got a friend, folks. I got a friend. Because you know what? Sometimes, there's people out there that support Punchy Drunky right here. And there's other people that don't like Punch Drunk boxing. There's other people that be like, oh man, I don't like your style, bro. I don't like you, that energy. You think you funny. Oh, that loud. You loud, man. That chip tattoo face, peanut head in the mug. For real. You always talking shit. It's people that support your boy. Some people don't. Some people don't. Some people don't like my dark humor. Some people want to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Stick to boxing. This is boxing, motherfucker. This is boxing. Claressa Shields is a boxer. Hello, everybody in the building. Is Claressa Shields a boxer? Yes, she's a boxer. She's a boxer. So when Eric Kelly is saying, man, y'all niggas ain't saying about boxing. You know saying about boxing. You niggas gotta talk about boxing. This is boxing. I want to get this straight. I'm gonna get this shit straight. Let me tone it down just a little bit, so people can really take me serious when I say this. I am not a hip hop channel. That's not my niche. I am not a hip hop channel. I'm not here looking at Remy Ma's husband, trying to figure out and trying to listen to his lyrics to his new album. I'm not here to review his album. To be honest, I don't give a damn about pussy. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I never heard of it anyway. I know that he could put words together. I know that he's a good rapper. He's a good rapper, okay? I can say that. He got some skills. But I don't care because that's not my niche. So when people be like, hey, yo, but Punch, why don't you talk about boxing? And why are you bringing up Remy Ma's husband and Claressa? That's their thing. You know why we bring Remy Ma's husband in the mix? Do you really think I want to talk about their relationship? There's other channels for that. I get it. There's other hip-hop channels, gossip channels, you know what I'm saying? You know, relationship channels. I get it. But primarily, I don't care really about their relationship. The reason why I talk about their relationship and the reason why we have to talk about Remy Ma's husband is because he has infiltrated my niche. He has infiltrated boxing because, just like he said in the Vlad TV interview, he facilitated the deal to sign a boxer, Claressa Shields. So now you in my world. Just like Al Heyman was in the hip hop, not in the hip hop, in the music world. He comes into boxing. He got PBC. He got Flo Mayweather. He got Andre Berto. He got Foster. Now he got a bunch of. So now we talking about Al Heyman. When we talk about Floyd, we bring up Al. When we talk about when Gamboa signed to 50 Cent, 50 Cent is in boxing. We talk about 50 Cent and Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about Jay Prince comes from the music industry. He's now in boxing because he got Shakur, he got Andre Ward, he got Keyshawn Davis. He's a manager. So now when you see a press conference with T.O. and Shakur, on that side, you're going to see Jay Prince. So we talk about Jay Prince. Hey, yo, put it this way. A lot of people want to see Shakur Stevenson fight Devin the Dream Haney. You're listening to Bill Haney, and we're listening and to Bill Haney to secure the deal with Shakur Stevenson, he has to talk to Jay Prince. So, folks, for those that saying talk about boxing, their relationship has nothing to do with boxing. Who did if he has nothing to do with boxing, why in the lead up to her fight versus Franchon Cruz de Jean did we see Remy Ma's husband rippity and rippity rappy? Huh? Was he in the press conference, ladies and gentlemen? Was he rippity rappy? I know I'm understand when you're saying and putting when you want to pull esa porquería de música, that bullshit. I don't like it. I don't like it. That shit is whack. Okay, my friends. Was it? Oh, was it? Oh, we was in some hip hop shit. Oh, we was in BET Awards. No. See, you're bringing Remy Ma. I mean, Remy Ma's husband has signed a boxer, so now we got to talk about you. So when my first video, not my first video, but one of my videos that not harshly, but give a straight constructive criticism is when I said, damn, Claressa Shields' body look worse than we ever seen it. She seems distracted. She couldn't knock out Lanny Daniels. She looked at flabby. She had holes in the booty. You know what I'm saying? And she had a tattoo of his name that she wanted to show off. I don't care about your relationship, woman. You talk about your relationship. I don't care. I didn't care about your tattoo. You wanted to show half of your titty to show the world your tattoo of a married man. I didn't care. I didn't say I want to see the weigh-in. So I want to see if Claressa has a tattoo of Papusi. So then there's other boxing channels. Oh, Punch, stop talking about her relationship. You bring it up. You always saying, my man. You have interviews with him. So I have to time in on it. As a matter of fact, since who represents Win Records? Who is the face of Win Records? Who is the face of Win Records, ladies and gentlemen? When you think about Win Records, who you think about outside of Claressa Shields signing with them? Who's the face of Win Records? Remy Ma's husband. You signed her, so now we got to talk about you. Now we have to talk about, you said, Punch, you're going to be salty. This shit is like, hey, I'm being real, right? He came into my world. He came into our world. You know what I'm saying? Just like we talk about Keith Connolly, the manager of Edgar Berlanga, making deals with Dana White, Edgar Berlanga, Richardson Hitchens, Teofimo Lopez, Conor Ben, and Eddie Hearn going back and forth with Keith Connolly. It's because he represents these fighters. We talking about Remy Ma's husband is in the mix because you represent her. But the issue is that you should have kept business without pleasure. I don't want to listen. I don't want to see you move. Oh, she's the love of my life. She's this and this, that. Talk about the fight, you rippity, rappy. I don't care, bro. When is the next fight? Time out. Was you supposed to have an announcement on Wednesday? Because that's what we really want to hear. We don't want to listen to, I wrote this song for you. I wrote this song for you. Well, we don't want to listen to that. That's not the announcement. The announcement that I'm with the baddies. Put it this way. She had she went to an event in which she said that she has a fighter. She's a fighter. I wish that you would sign a female. What happened to the female? Why you ain't looking out for no females? Huh? Claressa Shields? Where's the female fighter that you signed? What happened? Where is she? You don't look out for the ladies? Like Amanda Serrano look out for the ladies and MVP? You talk about so much about, I am doing this for the women. What's the woman that you signed? No, you haven't signed no woman, huh? You ain't signed, right? Okay. Who was with Claressa Shields during the post-fight interview to the fighter that she's representing? Who is she standing next to? Who is she standing next to? Remy Ma's husband. So, okay, you want to be in the sport of boxing, so you're going to get if you do something great, you're going to get praise. When it seems like you ain't doing shit, you're going to get flamed, just like these other promoters and managers and advisors get flamed. Yo, when is Gervonta Tank Davis going to get back in the ring, yo? When is Al Heyman going to facilitate a deal? PBC got to keep it. When is Claressa Shields going to get back in the ring? So who we going to look at? Remy Ma's husband was good. When is she going to get back in the ring? Y'all going on vacation together? Or are you supposed to facilitate a deal, facilitate a fight because you wanted to sign her? Why we truly, let's be real, let's be honest. Shanae Shields' fan base, she got her detractors, she got people that don't give a damn about her, right? She got her fans, you don't got no fans. She got people that don't like her, her attitude, they respect her accomplishment, they respect her as a fighter, but they don't respect her as a person. There's a lot of avenues in which she gets her support and people that don't want to support her, right? We want to know, when is your next fight? And we're going to look at your representative. We want to look at your representation. Who is going to give us some fights? Who is this? No. But you know what? Everybody got new help now. Because of technology, we have, what is it? Chad GPT. So you know what? I started talking to my new friend. Just in case, if I'm out of line. You know what I'm saying? Because a person want to sue me. Have I said a lie? Sometimes you got to look at yourself in the mirror. Sometimes I said, you got to check yourself. Did I say something out of line? Hey, yo, help me out, folks. Did I say something out of line? So, okay. The first time that Shanae Shields says, I'm going to sue you, my guy. Let me see if I got it right here, folks. Give me a second. Let me see if I got it right here. Let me see if I got it right here. I've showed it so many times, but I probably deleted it so I could upload something else that I was going to talk about today. All right. But she's messaged me on my own channel saying that she will sue me, my guy, because she said that I was lying about her $8 million deal. I questioned her $8 million deal because in the Good Morning America interview, she said that's a number that we threw out there. Am I right or am I wrong? Hey, if y'all help me out in the chat. I don't know it all. Help me out in the chat. Did she say in Good Morning America that that's just the number that we threw out there? Because I'm like, $8 million. Whoa. Not even the guys get, whoa. Okay, all right. It's kind of, I know boxing. And I know the business of boxing. $8 million. Where that coming from? Even in your last fight, I mean, the zone only had the licensing fee was $1.6 million. So you couldn't get a guaranteed of more than $1.2 million, 1.3 to be exact. The licensing fee, the zone paid the licensing fee her last fight, $1.6 million. Meaning they gotta, that's the pot. So remember, it's Claressa Shields, French Cruz de Jour, and everybody else in the car has to get paid off of that $1.6 million. Thus, she ain't even came off $2 million. Right? But anyway, let's move back. The first time she said, I will sue you, my guy, is because I questioned her $8 million. Because in Good Morning America, she said this. Give me a second. And so, Shanae Shields, I know you're looking on. I want you to listen to your words because you want to call everybody a liar. This is what you said.
That's just the number that we decided to put out there.
That's just the number that we decided to put out there. That's just the number that we decided to put out there. That's what you said, Shanae Shields. What y'all wanted to do is knowing that today's technology is that when you search something on ChatGPT, it's going to accumulate all the data and information of all the credible publications. So if you go to CBS and NBC and ESPN and doing interviews and saying $8 million, I'm making $8 million. I'm the first female fighter to make $8 million, $8 million. You're going to search and say, who is the most paid women fighter or whatever? It's going to come out $8 million. See, at the end of the day, I understand that we're living in this technology world and we're relying on Google. We're relying now on AI, but AI is just something that's collecting all the information and giving you the answers right away. No other girl is saying, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano is not going a bunch of doing interviews and saying, I made $10 million, I made $10 million, $8 million, $11 million. This is boxing. In boxing information, real information is paperwork. That's why in boxing, motherfuckers won't show you paperwork. It won't show you the paperwork. See, to get the paperwork, you got to go through channels. That's why I got this paperwork. Give me a second. You got to go through channels and shit like that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. When I'm the first person, I am the first human to put this information out. When I put this information out, guess what happens? AI takes all this information. Now, when you look up, what was the licensing fee of Claressa Shields versus Franchon Cruz de Jour? It's going to tell you 1.6. But because I went through the channels, I spoke to the Michigan State Athletic Commission, and I had to email the Michigan State Athletic Commission to give me this information. I didn't get it from the zone. I didn't get it from Zone. I didn't get it from Salida. I didn't get it from Win. I didn't get it from Claressa. I didn't get it from Franchon Cruz de Jour. I got it from the Michigan State Athletic Commission. And it came in what? Like 7 days. So I already knew you're not even getting paid more than $2 million because this licensing fee, the press conference costs $25,000, right? It says right here. And the licensing fee for the event was $1.6 million. Thus, you can't even say, yo, Punch, you're lying. When I did a video and I said, you probably didn't make more than the most that you could make off of this pot. The most that you could make off of this pot. Sanctions, commission check is the most 1.2, 1.1. Let's say, let's be nice. 1.2 is the most you could get. Let's be nice. And if I'm lying, show your check like Floyd Mayweather showed his check. If I'm lying. If I am lying, anybody in Claressa Shields' camp, if I am lying, it's easy. After a fight, the commission goes to the locker room and he hands you a check. After a fight, every fighter, the commission, there's going to be the same person that is out there looking at your glove being wrapped. I mean, the wrapper's being wrapped, your glove being put on. If you need to go to the bathroom, that same commission person will go to the toilet with you just in case you don't do nothing funny. The same person is walking you in the ring. The same commission that's in the locker room is the same person that's looking if your trainer is going to give you a liquid, something there for you not to cheat, right? The same commission, the same person, when you taking off the glove, is going to take the gloves. They're going to go to the back. They're going to hand them a check and they give it to you. Anybody in the sport of boxing knows the protocols. Everybody in boxing knows the protocols. For you that don't know boxing, that's the protocol. The fighters don't get paid before the fight. They get paid right after the fight. When they're in medicals, the commission going to hand you a check. You're going to have to do the tax yourself. Boom, boom, that's it. If I am lying, you ain't make more than 1.1, 1.2. 1.3 is too much because everybody needs their cut. French Coup de Jean probably got paid $80,000, $100,000. There's other fighters, $25,000, $10,000, $8,000. Salida Promotion need to take their money as well. When records need to make their money as well. Off that $1.6 million, you got the lion's share of that, but you're not going to get paid 1.6. Nobody get paid nothing. So you understand what I'm trying to say, folks? So I got a new friend, Chat GPT. I want to know if I'm right or wrong. So I asked the question. I asked a couple of questions. So the first one is when she said, she said, she's gonna sue me because I was lying about the $8 million. All right. So I asked, let me see if I find it right here. Give me a second. Where it says more than here you go. Okay. Chat GPT. Shields says she signed $8 million deal. Yet in Good Morning America, she said that that's just a number we threw out there. So is the $8 million deal facts or hearsay? This is what Chat GPT told me. Yeah, I got a new friend, folks. I want to know. I want to fact check myself. I just want to know if I'm out of line. So Chad tells me, if Claressa Shields later said in public interview that the reported $8 million figure was just a number we threw out there, then the existence of an actual contract worth exactly $8 million has not been independently verified. Let's listen again what Claressa Shields says. All right, give me a second.
That's just the number that we decided to put out there.
So Claressa, who is lying here? Am I lying? Are we lying? That's a number you threw out there. If you made $8 million, you don't got to give us you don't got to just show us all the contract. You don't got to do it. Just show it. Just show it. In contracts, it's going to be right there, $8 million contract. And it's going to say the advance, whether it's advance or bonus, is going to be right there. I've read contracts. I've read manager contracts and promotional contracts. I facilitated a couple contracts. So I know how I look like. So you can't fake me. Maybe the other YouTubers don't know. See, maybe the other YouTubers don't know about the business of boxing. They could be boxing content creators, but they don't know what I know. They don't got information that I got. They haven't facilitated a deal, red line contracts. Like I have red line contracts. That's why you can't fake me. That's why these motherfuckers in boxing can't fake me. They can't say shit. They could be the only thing they say. The only shit that they tell me behind the scenes is punch. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. You don't gotta go. You don't gotta say that like that. I'm the only YouTuber, bro, the only boxing content creator that have shown boxing contracts on YouTube. If anybody have shown boxing contract, let me know if y'all give me the channel that have shown y'all actual boxing contracts. Any boxing content creator. Any boxing content creator. Any. And the reason why I put it out there is so people can know, don't fuck with me. I know what it is. I know how these fighters get fucked over. I know most of these fighters just sign for the bonus. And I could tell that the way that she talk, that she signed to win records based off the bonus. Based off the bonus. A lot of fighters get signed just based off the bonus and the advance. And that's sometimes that most of the time that bonus is advance. See, in boxing, you get paid after the fight. They just ain't gonna give you $8 million. You haven't even fought the 3-4 fights. And what are the opponents that's going to accumulate you to get the $8 million? What is the opponent? Franchise Crew de Jures are undisputed. That shit couldn't even give you $2 million. And Franchise Crew de Jures is an undisputed, credible opponent. So now you know what you got to do now. You have to lose the weight because the names is at 154, right? At 147, at 140, those are the names. You have to say, I'm willing to fight Michaela Mayer. You ain't want to fight Deja Green. So Deja Green's out. Now you're saying I gotta fight Michaela Mayer. You're going back and forth with Alicia Baumgartner. These are the only names that could help you match up with your name. But guess what? You're banned from MVP. So you won't get a Shadeja Green fight. You won't get a Michaela Mayer fight. You won't get a Chantel Cameron fight. You can't even get the fight the fight that you think that you want, the Alicia Baumgartner. Because you're banned from MVP because of your fucking attitude. An attitude that we've been telling you to channel. The character that we've been telling you to channel. But no, we're the haters. We are the haters. Right? Am I right or wrong, folks? Let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Because the number one character flaw of Claressa Shields is character. Her character. Right? If there's one thing primarily was wrong, it's her character, personality. She can't channel her emotions. Right? Nobody could stop her. And then guess what? Guess what? You know who she was with when she slapped Alicia Baumgartner? Remy Ma's husband. And how we looking at Remy Ma's husband? My brother, now you in boxing. You know what I'm going to tell you? Control your fucking pet, motherfucker. Control her. Huh? Her. Pull the leash. Because you looking weak. You see Remy? Grab that woman like you a fucking man, pendejo. Grab her. Protect your investment, you idiot. Instead of just being smoochy and the boyfriend, be a fucking man. And if at least be a businessman. You facilitated a deal with Win Records. Protect your investment. Because now, Papusi, you should be mad at Claressa Shields. Because right there was an opportunity for you to facilitate or network a deal with Netflix, ESPN, MVP when she was invited and you got invited too, but you can't even control your damn pet. We don't know that you can't even control it because in the Vlad TV interview, you was like, I told the 50 Cent situation, I told her, I got this. I told her, don't worry about this. You're getting ready for a fight. I got this. And what she did, still tweeted back with 50 Cent. That means you got no respect from her. You have lost so much respect, my brother. And I'm telling you from another, this is a man telling another man. I think I'm doing a good job. Hey, let me say it like this. I don't have an ego for anybody to check me. Anybody could check me. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person every day. If there's somebody out there that's genuinely trying to make me see a way that I could be a better person, I'm all ears. I don't got no ego. I got no ego, to be honest. I don't got that. I lost that a long time ago. I want to learn something. I want to be better every day. To be like, hey, yo, if something is harming me and something is keeping me, is holding me back, and you be like, hey, yo, Punch. Even anybody, any stranger, one of y'all in the chat could be like, hey, yo, Punch, yo, I like your content. You doing this and you doing that, but I think that by you delivering certain things like this is holding you back. If you want to move forward, blah blah. I'm all ears. I'm the same person that be like, hey, yo, anybody could email me, bro. If anybody got issues and they need somebody to talk to, a stranger like Punch Drunk Boxing, yo, I'm there, bro. Because I've been in the dirt, bro. I've been in the dirt physically, spiritually, emotionally, and I ain't had nobody to talk to really. So I know the importance of talking. You could get great insight, great opinions, great lessons, great wisdom from strangers. And that's when I look at Claressa, she do not listen at all. And that's why when me and Eric Kelly was going back and forth the other day, and he's saying, yo, I'm that's like my little sis. I'm big bro. And I said, yo, Eric Kelly, does she listen to Big Bro? Because it doesn't seem like she's listening to Big Bro. He said it takes time. Take what time, bro? A career is this short. A boxing career is very, very short. And even Eric Kelly, that is cool with Remy Ma's husband and Claressa Shields, very close. They're very close. He even said there's no other opponents for Claressa Shields. So I said, my brother, so you talking about it, keep it boxing and talk about boxing. There's no real competitive boxing matchup for her. Because every good thing that somebody has to say to better her, she see it as wrong, as an enemy, as hate. What did Layla Ali said in the beginning? What was the criticism, not the constructive criticism that Layla Ali gave Claressa Shields? Layla Ali told Claressa Shields, try to be at 147 in the lower division. Don't go to the heavyweight. Don't try to be heavy because there is no opponents up there. All this back and forth. Oh, she always hated on me. No, Layla Ali was looking out for you. Guess what you're doing now? The same thing that Layla Ali was telling you years ago when you started. Now you have to shrink to 160 to get something. Now the A side and the GWO, you have to become and work your way back down. Work your way down like you the B side. Now you got to be uncomfortable because you let yourself go. And the moment that you let yourself go is the moment you got with Remy Ma's husband. And you know why she got her left herself go, because even her leading up after the French on crew, leading up to the French on crew de Jeune fight, she said, oh, I was in bad shape. But now that wasn't my best training camp. I didn't like my performance. But then you was hating on me when I said that you was distracted, that was the worst. You looked at the worst that you ever looked. You looked out of shape. So when I said that, oh, I'm a hater. But then interviews later, you said that was the worst, that was the worst condition that you ever been in your career. So when I said the truth, why you said that Punch Drunk Boxing is a hater? That's what I mean. This woman, you tell her the truth, and she thinks it's hate. She's doing now what everybody else, what all the constructive criticism that people giving her, she's doing now. But she's acting like, oh, I'm getting back in shape. What's she saying now? I'm staying in the gym. I'm in the best shape of my career. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm getting six-pack again. Yeah, motherfucker. That's what we've been telling you. The motherfucker was a distraction. He was a distraction. I'm not saying, am I saying that dude is a bad guy? And I'm saying that this guy is a horrible person. I don't think I've heard anybody really truly say, without joking, that Remy Ma's husband is a horrible person. I'm not saying he's a horrible person. All I'm saying is, as a man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna be a man that's gonna stand on code. You only stand on code for righteousness. Put it that way. I'm tired about this shit, that code shit. Whether it's a race thing that you got to keep it on code, or is what a man shouldn't tell a man, or what a woman shouldn't tell a woman, or what a man shouldn't tell a woman, that there's a code. Oh, yo, you a man, you ain't supposed to be checking a woman. Shut the fuck up. What you mean that I'm a man? I'm not supposed to be checking a woman. Everybody's supposed to be checking everybody. Give each other credit. Check everybody. All that shit. What you mean a man can't check a woman? A woman could check me if I'm wrong. A woman could check me to better me. What's this new shit? Oh, yo, I don't know, y'all. That's some weird shit. You punch drunk and you YouTubers talking about a woman and stuff like that. What you mean? Why not? Why not? Who made this rule that a man can't check a woman? No wonder men have turned beta males, bro. Other beta males is turning alpha males. That's why I got this hat on. Because it seems like that. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this, yo, ladies and gentlemen, yo, this the reason why women more and more do not respect men, because men are turning betas, bro. Blown out betas, bro. That's why more and more women say, I don't need no. How many years we've been hearing this, and you hearing it more? I don't need no man. I don't need no man. A woman make more money than you. A woman don't need you. Or what? You don't say. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of dudes with excuses, putting our victim cards out. Honey, baby, the thing is, it's hard out there. You know what I'm saying? The white man, you know what I'm saying? The white man is making it tough on me. You know what that woman gonna be like? Shit, fuck it. If the white man is keeping you from doing shit and getting shit, fuck it. Let me get a white man, motherfucker. You still complaining, motherfucker? I don't give a fuck. Ain't no fucking no woman is gonna be following no damn loser, mentally, physically, financially. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Women, and y'all can say, yo, punch. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What I think, but what I believe, because I believe in God. I believe in the order of God. I believe that. I think women naturally are made to follow men, but not follow dumb men, losers, low lives. Women will follow righteous men, a man that's an extension of God and his will. Naturally, a woman follows that, because when a man is righteous and an extension of God, a woman would let herself be led by a righteous man. But there's so many beta males out here, bro. There's so many beta. Let's be real. I can't even, as a man, I can't even blame women, because we are supposed to lead in righteousness. We're supposed to be the extension of God. God and man, a man over woman, woman over children. Women are looking like, there ain't no righteous men out here. They're looking out for themselves. So now these beta males is going to tell alpha, yo, Punch, don't check women. Fuck out of here. What you mean don't check women? We're checking her. As a matter of fact, like I said this the other day, we're checking her in righteousness. You can't judge. What the fuck you mean you can't judge? Excuse my language. What you mean you can't judge? Timothy 2, you could in righteousness and teaching and correction. Yes. I hate when people say you can't judge. The Bible says you can't judge. Stop only reading one section of the Bible. Stop. Through scripture, you can. Through righteousness, through teaching, through correction. Yes, you can. And that's what we're doing. Yes, that's what we're doing. So when we telling Claressa Shields, hey, yo, don't be with a married man. No, women don't give a damn about you. Really? The women don't really care about whatever, but they're looking out for you so you won't look bad. We're not saying don't like the guy. We're not saying don't be friends with him. But you know what? What we learned throughout the years, that Claressa is not here. She doesn't have that. She lacks that. Okay, there's people that do lack that. There's some people that lack that in different areas. Hey, man, I could lack certain shit in different areas, right? If I'm not educated, I'm not informed, right? Everybody got their some type of weakness and strengths. But right here, we know that she is a grown woman with a little girl's mind. We can hear how she talks. We can hear how she moves, right? That's just self-explanatory. She don't have that. And maybe in relationship, maybe she got this. She got an IQ in fighting. But in relationships or in love and all that, she don't got that. So now we look at a man. So a man, you taking advantage of a woman that's not here. And I said this, and I'm be real. And anybody that knows me, I've been like this for years. I've been like this probably my whole life. I always say that one of the weakest men are those men that go after vulnerable women. Or you only going after her because she's vulnerable. You think that you think you're the man. You think that you got her. You truly think that you're doing you just going after her because she's vulnerable and she's easy to get because of vulnerability. It's not that she's easy. Is that there's certain women and even men at a period of time, whatever they're going through in life, that they're vulnerable. And there's men out there that like going after vulnerable women. That's why there's men out there, really. There's men out there that they can't be with a strong woman. It intimidates them. It's not comfortable. They don't like to be with smart women. You know what I'm saying? That's a helper. They don't even want the helper. They. How many times you heard a man? There's men that say, "Man, I don't want a woman to talk. Just make me a sandwich and f me good." Because there's men like that they don't want a woman that has this. You want a woman that you could take advantage of emotionally. Because let me say it like this. For real, taking advantage of a woman emotionally or abusing a woman emotionally is probably more effective. And to be, I mean, look, it could be more damaging than physical damage. You could F up somebody emotionally, mentally. We seen it. Come on, we seen it in every hood, in certain family. There's women out there that could take a hit from a dude, but mentally, it hurts them more mentally. They don't come back from the mental part. They could come back from the physical part, right? Unfortunately. So what I see is that this dude, in my opinion, from the outside looking in, Remy Ma's husband has abused this chick mentally, have taken advantage of her vulnerabilities. And me looking at it, says I look at her like a little girl, to be honest. I look at like a little girl. She has the mind of a little girl. It's like, mira, ay, pobrecita, qué pendeja. Man, she don't know no good. And the reason why there's so many people that's aligned with our opinions is because we see it. We see it from experience. She think that all these women hate on her. No, all these women is looking after you. You think that all these girls in the comment section, all these girls, we don't want you to be in that position because we don't want to see you. You know why we don't want her to be in that position? Because we see her that she's mentally weak. Because when I think about Claressa Shields and the day that this man pulls the plug on her, the first thing I'm thinking about that she's going to kill herself. What did her friend say on the live? He said that she's self-inflicted and she doesn't need more people to inflict her. He knows that she's weak here. So, because she know that she's weak here, right? They saying Punch and others, stop getting at her. Stop bullying her. Stop this. No, we're not bullying her, bro. We're trying to wake the bitch up. I'm sorry for my language, but shit, I gotta speak in her language. You understand? I don't talk like that, really, especially to the ladies. I don't use the B, but that's her language. I can't say, wake up. I gotta say, bitch, wake the fuck up. And maybe that's how you wake up. Why do I say, and I say this consistently, even within my criticism, I say, yo, you in position to motivate and inspire women around the world. Yes, there's women out there. There's so many women out here. There's women right now in the chat that they can inspire their family member, their cousins, their sisters, and their daughters, their niece, their mother, right? Women around their community, in their schools or colleges or workplace. But Claressa is in position because of her attention and social media. She's on TV, she's on whatever. She's in position to inspire. She's in position to inspire mass, young, beautiful females around the world. And this is how she behaves. This is how she goes by things. You can inspire any, and guess what? So now I'm looking at that guy. So Remy Ma's husband, did you invest in Claressa Shields? Did you sign and facilitated a deal with Winning Records for Claressa Shields so she could look dumb out here? Because my brother, her criticism is being with you who can't handle your business and getting a divorce. See, this is why, think about this. If she's saying she's going to go to court and she's going to sue somebody, she wouldn't be talking about this. She wouldn't be talking about this situation if you didn't handle your business. I wasn't no damn mistress or side chick. A girl wouldn't have to, she wouldn't go and be on social media comment section still trying to cop a plea. You doing this to her, my brother. You doing this to her, bro. Oh, yo, Punch, we got to understand that you separated and you separate. Shut the fuck up, bro. Legally, you're married. Legally, you're married. And I don't want to hear, oh, but it's still in the process. No, it's not in the process. We're not dumb, bro. It's not in the process. It's not in the process. You know that criticism, that reputation will hurt Claressa Shields. She fights for her position more than you fight for her position. Everybody laughs at her, my brother. Everybody laughs at her, and you sit back and laugh with us. Because you don't do nothing about it, so you laughing with us. You upstairs laughing with us. Eso de pena. I feel sorry. Yes. She's so toxic. I shouldn't even have one cell of feeling sorry. But the thing is, I'm also a believer in God. I do have that little percent that I do feel sorry because she don't know no better. And sometimes when you don't know no better, the people around you know that you don't know no better, so they shouldn't be taking advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't know no better, the people around you supposed to secure you, supposed to protect you, because not everybody know better, right? You're not protecting that woman, bro. You're not protecting her. And why? Why? If you're investing in her, because you want her in the ring, right? You want her to be right in the ring. You lucky. She's lucky that she's in a division that is no competition. Because let me tell you like this. That fight with Lanny Daniels, if it was somebody good, somebody really, really good, somebody elite, she would have lost. She would have lost. She would have lost. And what she was going to blame it at? Who she was going to blame it to? So when Eric Kelly is coming to my channel and telling me, yo, but stick to boxing, that is boxing, my brother. That is boxing. What they say, boxing is what? 80% mental, 20% physical. All right, man. Her mental ain't right. Yeah, she's winning fights, and that's why, look, when you win fights and you win defeated, it really overshadows your issues and your problems. As soon as you lose, then we see your issues, right? As soon as you lose, hey, look at Earl Spitz. Look what he's saying now. When he lost to Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? I have a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? I was weak. I wasn't living right. But because you win it, it's still. Adrian Broner wasn't never living right. That's why they call him Adrian the Problem Broner. But when you lose, that's when everybody truly open up their eyes. But when you win, everybody's they riding with you. They in that wagon because you a winner. As soon as you lose, that's when everybody looks. Yo, but you be going out and you be drinking and stuff like that. Look at Adrian Broner now. You see Adrian Broner right now? Shout out to Adrian Broner, Dean the Great, right? But Adrian Broner right now, he's no different than when he was fighting. He may look different, but his mentality was no different. He was clubbing, he was drinking, but he was winning. He was winning and he was active. You're not going to see the problems, really. You see the problem, they lose. If Claressa Shields lose, what's the first thing that pops in your mind? She loses. She wasn't going to be handling it. If she can't even handle a YouTube content video, how's she going to handle a loss? If she can't even handle a man dropping her, look, remember, let's not forget that this is her. I could beat men. I could beat men. I could beat men. I could beat men.
Oh.
A man. She can't handle that. She can't handle that. Look what she says. Look what she says. Anybody or network post that sparring video 5 years ago getting blocked and a defamation of character letter because I did not get KO'd. I got knocked down by a bitch boy with no padding in his glove. No padding, really? No padding in his glove. And you got headgear. Oh, so a guy's gonna go take off padding on his glove so you can have a headgear so he can knock you out. Shut the F up. See, she hasn't changed. This is her. She hasn't changed. When she don't want to, when she don't like something or she don't like to listen to something, I'm gonna sue for defamation of character. When are you gonna sue anyway? I mean, with all these years, you're trying to say that you're gonna sue somebody. When are you gonna sue? But I got a new friend. I just want to know if I'm lying, folks. I got a new friend, Chad GPT. Let's continue with our new friend. Our new friend. I just want to know if I'm saying. I just want to know if I'm accurate or something like that. Let's go with what's another thing that she said that she's always lying. Oh, he's separated. He's not with somebody. They're having a divorce. Or when people say Remy Ma's husband, you are with Remy Ma's husband. All right, you're with Remy Ma's husband. Okay, you're classified as a side piece. You're classified as a mistress. And what do I say from time and time again for the people that do follow the channel? What do I say? Hey, yo, Claressa Shields, you're going to wake up. God forbid. How many times I say this for those that follow the channel? God forbid. Remy Ma's husband lands in the hospital. He's hospitalized. Somebody need to make a decision. He's hooked up on a machine. Somebody needs to make a decision. Who are they going to call? Claressa? They're going to call his wife. They're going to call his wife. And that wife is going to come to the damn room and kick your ass out. She's going to come with the golden child and say, get this bitch out of here. And the doctor going to be like, are you yours what? You're not his wife? All right, you needed to leave. And that's when you're going to wake up. You don't think so? All right, I got a new friend. Let me see if I'm lying. Let's see if we like Chad GPT, my new friend. I asked him a question. I said, has Papoose finalized his divorce with Remy Ma? Yes or no? My new friend tells me no. As of the latest publicly available reports, Papoose and Remy Ma have filed for divorce, but there has been no confirmed report that a judge has finalized the divorce decree. Remy herself stated in 2025 that the paperwork had been signed and they were waiting for the process to be completed. And subsequent reports into 2026 continue to indicate that the divorce had not yet been finalized. Answer: no. There is no confirmed evidence that Papoose and Remy Ma's divorce has been finalized. Hold on, folks. Give me a second. So Chat GPT. Are you gonna sue me for this? Are you gonna sue anybody for this? So when I'm talking about Remy Ma's husband and shout out to Eric Kelly, and Eric Kelly was on the channel. He's like, yo, stop. Remy Ma's husband, okay? That's his name. Nobody calls him by his name no more. So nobody calls that man by his name anymore, folks. Call him Remy Ma's husband. So the more that she hears it, the more she hears Remy Ma's husband. Don't say his name. Don't say his rap name. His name for now on, everybody, is Remy Ma's husband. His first name is Remy's. Husband is his last name until further notice. She could say, I'm with Pat. No, you were Remy Ma's husband. Now let's see. I asked Chad GPT a follow-up question because I've been saying for already a couple years now that, yo, Claressa, if he lands in the hospital, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, the same type of example that I've given, I told my new friend, ChatGPT, what he thinks about it. If Papoose was to be hospitalized on life support, who will be making the decision on his behalf, Remy or Shields? Assuming, this is my new friend, ChatGPT, assuming Papoose and Remy Ma are still legally married, and he has not executed legal documents naming someone else, Remy Ma would generally have priority to make medical decision on his behalf, not Claressa Shields. Do you understand that? I'm helping you out, sister. I'm helping you out, Shanae Shields. I know, okay, you don't want to listen to me? How about you listen to ChatGPT? And I know a lot of people, the same friend that I had, that's your friend too. That is your friend too. You don't got to listen to Punch. You go call me a hater. Are you going to sue ChatGPT? He's everybody's friend. He is a she. She is everybody's friend. That's my new friend. Just a fact check. Just when somebody's just trying to say no, Punch, you think no, right? Let's ask our new therapist. Let's ask the neutral person. Chat GPT told us this. So was I right? Was my analogy right? That I said, yo, wake up. That is not your man. Shanae Shields. Hold on, let me take this thing out. Shanae Shields. Every time you say my man, everybody laughs because he's not yours. Claressa, he's not yours. He's not. I know you don't like to hear it. I know, but legally, he's someone else. Yo, they separated legally. He's somebody else. He's Remy Ma's husband. Even if Remy doesn't like it, even if Remy doesn't like to hear that he's Remy Ma's husband, he's Remy Ma's husband. It is what it is. You have no say so. I wouldn't claim him. You shouldn't claim him. You shouldn't have a tattoo of him, honey. You know why? Because while you showing your titty to the world, half of your titty says Papoose. Guess what his arm has? And he's not getting laser surgery either. That's why Shanae Shields was so. And you know, and the thing is, she knows what we're saying, but she tries to mind F herself. I think she does present all this to Remy Ma's husband, but Remy Ma's husband, maybe from New York, tiene una cotorra. He smooth his way right back, and baby, don't worry about they all is and shit like that. And then he goes down, eat her pussy, and probably nobody knows that. I'm sorry for being derogatory. You probably got kids. I'm sorry. Let me tone that down. Maybe he slurps on Vijiji juice. And she's like, oh my God, nobody never said this before. Nobody thought I was beautiful enough to do that. Ah! You know what I'm saying? Looking like, what's her name from Baby Boy? Huh? Oh, Jody. I hate you. I love you. Because what I said, That's what certain guys like, that vulnerability. How many times you've been in an argument with a dude and you be like, yo, you always trying to turn the tables around. There's some dudes there, hey, yo, they'll turn that table around. I know. Huh? I used to be one of them guys. I'll turn that table around right away. Huh? I ain't lying. Huh? I'll make up an argument before you try to get me with an argument. Try to catch me with some shit. I'll make up some shit so you can think about something else. The shit you was thinking about already came with some argument. We ain't gonna be talking about that shit. Nah. You know what you did the other day? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I called you and you didn't pick up, and you was already about to tell me about some other chick that you fan or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about back in the days, ladies. Back in the days. The young me. The young me. And there's women out there too. Y'all, women, y'all ain't perfect either. Y'all know how to turn around on dudes. Y'all know when the dude is mad at you. Y'all know how to be and give him a sloppy Joe. Huh? Shit, I need that nigga. Shit. That motherfucker don't work, but that motherfucker fuck me good. Shit. So that's what's happening. She probably never had nobody to go down on her. She probably he's doing something to Claressa Shields that was never done to her. Because ain't nobody trying to do nothing to her after she finished sparring. Huh? Come on, she be keeping her weave like for like 5 months. Sweating all that under there and stuff like that, man. Get that same weave for like 5 months. Potato chips. But but guess what? I was talking to my friend Chad GPT, and before I went live, I just wanted to know if I was out of bounds. You feel me? So let me see what other things that she said. So right, so we took care of it, right? So she's with Remy Ma's husband. He's married. Don't run away from that, right? Don't get mad at people. Don't run away from that. You're looking bad, right? We gave her the explanation, right? Oh, let's give her some more explanation. Matter of fact, a few important, right? If Papoose signed a healthcare proxy, medical power of attorney, or similar documents naming Claressa Shields or anyone else, that person would typically have the authority. So now, okay, Claressa, how about you do this? How about you tell him right now that you have the authority of life? Let's see how that's just gonna work. All right, Pap. All right. If you ain't gonna get a divorce, at least give me power of attorney that if something happens to you, I make the decision. You're not in a mental state. You're mentally highly unstable. You think that he will have you to make decisions? Let's keep on reading. If divorce were finalized, the rules could change depending on the state law and any existing document. If he is legally separated but still married and has no advance directive, the spouse is usually first in line under default surrogate decision-making laws in many states, including New York. So if Papoose is still legally married to Remy Ma and has not designated someone else, Remy Ma would likely be the person making those decisions, not Claressa Shields. This is based on general principles and New York law. Get this. I know, Claressa, you don't like the law. You just think that anything could be handled in court. I understand. that you don't understand that because you in law, you don't want to handle things with the law. You don't want to handle things with the law. You want to handle it in the court. Low boxing demon. I'm in mine. Check your DM right now. Damn, I gotta charge my phone, brother. I gotta charge my phone. Dímelo, mi hermano. What's good? I gotta charge my phone. I don't got the charger with me, my brother. Mira, look, it's off. Good looking out. Good looking out. He not giving it. So okay. So hey yo, is I'm wrong or me and Chad GPT is wrong? Are we accurate? Are we all on the same page? All right. So I already gave her a good reason for her to wake up, not disrespecting. A good reason. Look, you are nobody. You marriage is very, very serious. You're nobody. That's not your man. Claressa, just because he F's you and he stays upstairs, that is not your man. I know it's cute. I know it's sad, that's my man. Just like when the dude says, yo, that's wifey. You know what I'm saying? But the more mature a woman gets, a woman don't like to be called wifey. When a woman, that's like the young girl, young adult, but the older that woman get, that wifey don't sound cute no more for women. Yo, what's good? Yo, that's my wifey right there. The first thing that pops in my mind, stop. Because at this point, you haven't even proposed to me, motherfucker. At a certain point, a woman matures to the point where they don't like to listen to that weak shit. Wifey. What you mean, wifey? No, it's wifey. We been together for fucking 8 years, nigga. Ain't no fucking wifey. Ladies, let me know. I could be wrong. Let me know, ladies. I know from homegirls, my homegirls, again, we live life. We mature. We get older. My homegirls are when they're late 30s and that's it. That when they're not married, they don't want to listen. They're not present to them as this is my wifey. No. It's either she's your wife or she's not. Let me know, ladies. I could be wrong. There may be girls right now in the chat that saying, nah, my man calls me wife. We've been together for 10 years. So just like when you file your tax, Claressa, you do your tax, right? I hope you do. Most people do their tax, right? There's a section that says single, married, joint marriage. I know you do the single stuff. You know what I'm saying? He might do the single stuff too. I don't know. We know he's married. We know that. Okay. So we got the $8 million. Now, Claressa Shields thinks that she's the greatest. And it's okay. Of athletes feel like they're the greatest, especially when they're in position in discussion of being the greatest, right? Punch, have you ever heard of man named Lester Diamond? Nah, man. No. I tell him all the time, I'm not your wife. Please don't say that. Look, I ain't lying. Sun Kid says, I tell him all the time, I'm not your wife. Please don't say that. I'm telling you, at a point, a woman grows out of that and they don't want to hear that. That shit irks them. It's cute in the beginning, but over time, that shit, when they put in work, they've sacrificed, they've put in work, they put in time, they put in all that love. You know what I'm saying? They put in that work within that relationship to be a wife. And when a woman is not presented with that, but yet you want to go around calling her wifey, like, oh shit, you could call me wifey. That means that you don't gotta propose to me or become one. A woman don't like that. Over time, they see it as they don't like that, bro. They don't like that over time. And I'm talking about the woman, that when that relationship, when they put in work in a relationship, and she has done wifey duties, not little girlfriend duties, not side piece duties, but wifey duties. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. Let me see. Okay. So Claressa Shields gets mad, especially with Amanda Serrano, because people feel Amanda Serrano arguably is greater than Claressa Shields. Now, my opinion, but it's arguably. It could be arguably. If somebody says, yo, Claressa Shields the greatest fighter of all time, we can have a debate. But you know what, folks? That's a healthy debate. It's not a hate debate. That's a healthy debate. Just like there's a lot of people that feel like Katie Taylor's the greatest of all time. There's people that feel like Layla Ali is still the greatest of all time. There's people out there that feel like Claressa Shields the greatest of all time. There's people out there that feel like Amanda Serrano is the greatest of all time. But those are healthy debates. The other girls don't get mad. Amanda Serrano doesn't get mad when she hears that people think that Claressa Shields is the greatest of all time. Katie Taylor never got mad when people feel like Claressa Shields the greatest of all time, or Amanda Serrano is the greatest of all time, or anybody. No women, you don't see the hate with women. The only cesspool, the only disease in women boxing is only one. That's Shanae. She's the only negative. The only negative. So I asked my friend, what does he think about it? So I asked my friend, who's the most decorated champion? Who's the most decorated champion? Amanda Serrano or Claressa Shields? I just asked, who's more decorated champion, Serrano or Shields? I asked my friend. It depends on what you mean by more decorated. Amanda Serrano has won major world titles in 7 weight classes, holds the Guinness World Record for most weight class world championship by a female boxer, and has captured 9 major world titles across those divisions. And let me add that Amanda Serrano tied for most knockouts in women boxing history alongside Christy Martin, the great Christy Martin. Let's continue. Claressa Shields has won major titles in 5 weight classes, but she is the first and the only boxer, male or female, to become undisputed champion in multiple divisions, and the first undisputed champion in 3 divisions. Okay. We never take nothing away from Claressa Shields. She's also known 2 Olympic gold medals, which are generally considered among the highest achievement in amateur boxing. Now, there's some people that never include amateur boxing, the amateur boxing career, because it's amateur, right? And there's a lot of things that amateur that's not recorded. Male and female. There's been, look, if I tell you that Demetrius Andrade is one of the best amateur, there's gonna be people out there that get mad and be like, no, he ain't doing it in the pros. That shit don't count. A lot of people feel like the amateurs don't count. You got 2 gold medalists, but that's in the amateurs, right? But she's still great in the pros. Amanda Serrano didn't have a long amateur sting. There's people that doesn't fight. Not David Benavidez didn't have a amateur sting, right? But guess what? He's one of the pound for pound fighters in the sport today. But let's keep on reading. Give me a second. Let's break it down. Chad, can you break it down for me? Chad GPT says, if only professional boxing championship are counted. Look, if only professional, Amanda Serrano has the edge because of her 7-division championship resume. If amateur and professional accomplishments are combined, Claressa Shields arguably has the stronger overall resume to her 2 Olympic gold medal, unprecedented, undisputed achievement. That if you add the amateur, but that wouldn't be fair because not everybody's in the amateur or stays there for a long time or strives to be an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? So Chad GPT is telling us if you want to professionally, Amanda Serrano has the edge. But if you wanted to include her amateur, then it's Claressa Shields. So let's give her an example of a baller. If Michael Jordan has 6 rings and Stephen Curry, he got 4 rings, but Stephen Curry won 2 championships in high school, would you bring that up? Let me say it again. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, right? So Michael Jordan got 6 rings. Stephen Curry got 4. And you tell me no? I mean, Stephen Curry won 3 chips in high school, and he got 4 chips in the NBA. That means a 7. So I think that Stephen Curry is better if you include what he did in college and what he did in high school. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Am I lying? Let's be. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but does it? Do we ever say that in any other sport? Do we say that? Hey, yo, put it this way. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my Knicks. Shout out to my Knicks, right? Jalen Brunson won championship in high school, 2 in college, and now 1 in the NBA. And leading up to his MVP run and the champions for New York Knicks, nobody said that he was better than any other than point guards like Russell Westbrook and Stephen Curry and the Chris Pauls of the world. They didn't count no damn college and high school to put him over anybody in the NBA. See, now they say he's the best point guard because he got an NBA chip. But nobody was saying, nobody believed in him outside of hardcore Knicks fans. They didn't believe in him. That's the story. The people didn't believe in Jalen Brunson because you know what? What he did in college and in high school didn't matter in the pros. So that's what. So Claressa Shields, are you gonna get mad at Chad GPT for telling me that Amanda Serrano was more decorated? Okay, so when it comes to Remy Ma's husband, when it comes with the $8 million, let me get this thing out of the way. When it comes to Remy Ma's husband, I'm not out of line, right? When it comes to the $8 million, when the first time that Claressa Shields said that she wants to sue me, she said I'm lying, but she said that's a number that we threw out there. Chat GPT agrees with me, and she already exposed herself because that's what she said out of her own mouth. So that's when I started questioning because she said that's a number that we threw out there. She said that. Thus, me now questioning. Let's keep on going. Hold on. Let's keep on going. It's the most decorated. Which is this one? This is this one. Oh, hold on. I'm skipping. I said Claressa Shields' movie was unsuccessful. Oh, you hating on Claressa? She had a biopic. I said that biopic was unsuccessful. Now, my reasoning might not be people's reasoning. I feel like, her attitude, the time it came out, around the same that came out, that's when that papoose and shit was started to circulate. Leading up, you know what I'm saying? They should have kept that on the hush. Right? That's when it started, leading up to her movie. It was Christmas, other movies is coming out. And I'm like, it's too soon. It's too soon. She's not even halfway into her career, and it's a niche sport, right? Let me see. I said it was unsuccessful. People say that I'm a hater. People said I'm a hater. I said it was unsuccessful. Let me use Chad GPT, my new friend. I asked him. He's my new friend. He's gonna keep it real with me. He's gonna be your punch. You. So let me. I asked him. Let me see. Give me a second. Find out the boss. Which is this one? Was Claressa Shields' movie a success in the box office? Yes or no? Chad GPT, my new friend. He's your friend too. Says no. The movie, The Fire Inside, about Claressa Shields was not a box office success in the strict financial sense. Budget was $12 million. Box office gross was $8 million. That means it didn't even break even. They lost. Nobody made money. So when I said in my channel, and people laugh, because people be like, hey, yo, you be joking around. See, but my jokes, even when I'm joking, my jokes is accurate. I'm not lying, even when I'm joking. For those of you that seen my videos, I said, yo, even her movie didn't do good. Am I lying? Am I lying? So she can't get mad. She can't call me a hater. I said that she ain't even break even. And I've said this in numerous videos. I said that shit ain't even break even. ChatGPT told me that I was not wrong. Okay? And furthermore, what that means, Chad, my new friend, GPT says, did not recoup its production budget in theaters, not consider a financial hit, generally classified as an underperformer. Simple conclusion, no, it was not a box office success financially. That said, it still got strong critical reviews, performed better in reviews than in revenue, likely has an additional value through streaming and long-term audience reach, which isn't counted in box office number. So, hey, maybe the acting was good, the storyline, the way that it was written, but maybe because it's just Claressa Shields. Maybe if it was another one, maybe Claressa Shields. Maybe leading up to the movie, she started to gain the bad press because, in my opinion, it's nothing empowering. It's nothing motivation of you being with a married man. And the thing is that I keep on telling her through videos and what people, and there's some people that understand and don't understand, is that whether they like it or not, whether Remy Ma's husband like it or not, whether Claressa likes it or not, Remy Ma is highly respected. They see her as a living legend. I'm not saying that probably the things that she's been doing and the details of what she's done, you know, is wrong. I mean, it's right, but she's getting the benefit of the doubt. They're giving her the benefit of the doubt. I think, put it this way, I think that it was 50-50 until Pap got into the relations with a girl that a lot of people don't like. I'm gonna tell you like this. I think Remy Ma's husband would have got the benefit of the doubt if he started dating Maya. I'm gonna tell you like this. It will be a whole different type of people will see Remy Ma's husband a whole different type of way. Am I right or wrong? If he went from Remy but to Maya, well, Maya is highly respected. She's celibate. We never heard crazy stories. She didn't let herself be taken advantage of by the industry. People, there's other women I could see it by her interviews. There's a lot of women that respects Maya. You know what I'm saying? There's females, you let me know if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just see that she gets a lot of I never really hear nobody disrespecting Maya. Now, as soon as she came right back out and started doing interviews and stuff like that, I haven't seen nobody be like, oh, this bitch is a hoe. Oh, this shit ain't this. I don't like her. She's whack. And let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. People will be looking at, oh, Remy lost a good one. Right? There may be people that says, yo, man, Remy lost a good one. He went from Remy to Maya. Shit, Remy tight. Right? But you don't get the benefit of the doubt, my guy, because you went from Remy to Claressa, bro. Come on. I think we all deserve an upgrade, folks. I think we all deserve an upgrade. Everyone, if everybody is in a relationship right now, I'm gonna tell you this: if you're in a relationship right now, or if your relationship is rocky and you're on the verge of breaking up, if you decide to be with someone else, I hope, please, it's an upgrade. I believe everybody deserves an upgrade, right? You think you're gonna go below? Because if you're gonna go below, just stay with the person that you're with. Either you stay alone or stay with the person that you're with, right? Come on, folks. Come on. That's one of the most unattractive shit, right? Like when you break up with somebody that you've been with them for a while, and they get with the next, and the next is beneath you in looks. If you hear that they don't even in looks, financial, and all that, let's be real. You go and look at, damn. You could get over quick. That's why I think that Remy has got over him. Because how can she be jealous of a woman that wanted to be just like her? Are we lying? We're not lying. We're not lying, Claressa. You did want to look like Remy Ma. You did want to look like Remy Ma. And if you was going back and forth with Remy Ma, you know that she had a husband named Papoose. Right? If you was in her DM and you're like, oh my God, I like the way that you look, basically, you know, I like the way that you dress, I like the way that you hair, oh my God, I love you. You know that she has a husband. Oh, I only met him in 2024. I didn't know who he was. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't follow the Kardashians, but I know when I see a Kardashian, I know she's a Kardashian. I don't follow nothing. I don't be on none of their shows. I know, but I know when I see a Kardashian, I know. I even know the damn fruity daddy, the fruit cake, huh? The transgender, the stepmom, stepfather, grandmother, father, mother, whatever you want to call them. I know that guy. But you don't know. You want to be her, but you don't know her man. Stop it. You're not fooling, and that's what it is. She thinks that she's fooling, and you're not fooling nobody. You're like a child. You're like a child. We're looking at you like you know. You ever had your kid when they tell that scare lie? Who did this? I ain't do it. Who spilled this? Who spilled this juice? I ain't do it, mommy. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I did it. Huh? You know you did it. And sometimes us, put it this way. There's sometimes us parents, we know that our kid is lying, but they just lying because they're scared. They don't know how they're gonna be punished, or they don't know what you're gonna do. So they don't want to lie. Your kids don't want to lie, but the thing is, they just don't know the consequences. So that's why they scared to tell the truth. It's not that they lying, is they scared to tell the truth because they don't know what's going to happen. The unknown is scary, right? Even as an adult, the unknown is the scary part, right? Like we all know we're going to die, right? But the scary part is we don't really know when and how. But we know we can't be scared of death because we know we knew ever since we was young that we were going to die. But we're afraid how and when, right? That's the shit. I want to die in my sleep. But we all know not everybody going to die in their sleep. We're going to die of some disease. We probably going to suffer. Some going to die in their sleep, like my grandmother. Thank you. I prayed to God. That's what I was praying. Please just let her die in peace. Let her die in peace last year. I'm still not over. But one of the greatest things, one of the greatest blessings is that God answered my prayers and let my grandmother go in her sleep. I mean, the way that my grandmother went out that's how the way I want to go out. Surrounded by loved ones and go to sleep. And that's it. Some people die suffering. That's unfortunate, but we all gonna go. We all gonna go. Thank you, Catherine. So Claressa Shields think that we don't know. Spiritual with the $5 super chat. What's good, Spirit? A good, curious question that interviewers should ask is if Claressa Shields was to try and slap Remy the way she did AB, how would Remy husband react to that? I'm gonna tell you like this. I think you see the way that he responded with Alicia Baumgartner, where he was like, man, he'll yank. He will yank Claressa Shields. That's when you're gonna see the real. You're gonna see the Remy Ma husband that punched the rapper, right? You see how he got adamant in the interview when he said, I didn't punch him. I ain't knock him out because he F my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then F my wife. We don't see Remy Ma's husband saying that he gonna sue anybody. Even when he went after 50 and dissing 50, he didn't vouch for Claressa Shields. Yo, woman, wake up. Yo, Claressa, wake up. Even when Pat Poose did that diss song towards 50 Cent, he didn't even vouch. Yo, he called your girl a man, basically, bro. He called your man handsome. And you ain't even say nothing. Claressa, wake up, man. That's what we just telling you to wake up. Yo, I think if she wakes up just halfway, we're like, okay, all right, she's getting it now. Now is a matter of time. She's getting it now. Because you got to be embarrassed. You have to be embarrassed because you posted a picture with you and Remy Ma's husband on vacation, and we all seen the tattoo, and then you deleted the picture and then repost the picture without him showing the tattoo. Because you know it's embarrassing. Hey, yo, Claressa, you're not embarrassed that you got a tattoo on your breast of Remy Ma's husband, and he still has a tattoo of his wife? And on vacation, he's hugging you, and it looks like this. He's flaunting all over it. He probably go to sleep like this. I miss you. I miss you. When I go out to drink, he'd be like, "Yo, can I get a shot of Remy?" It's poor, exactly. Poor child, man. It's poor child, and the world is seeing it. You're not embarrassed? I mean, look, there are women that are not embarrassed. I mean, I think that, well, there is rumors that her family did say that she does like them, that she had experience going the other way. Allegedly. See, so when somebody's so insecure like that, they okay being second. They okay. There are women out there. There are that are good being a mistress. Look at Michael Blackson's baby mom, the Asian chick. He can have other women, but he just can't have baby. And look, he still had a baby. Remember, there are women out there that really don't care. That that they could have a dude and be down for him, and he can have other girls. There are polygamy relationships. There are girls out there that they all right being a mistress. There are girls out there that likes to be whores. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. But and just speaking on the women's side, because we're talking about Claressa Shields. Maybe she's all right with that. The thing is, she don't want to say it publicly. See, Claressa Shields is okay with Remy Ma's husband still being married. The thing is, she just doesn't like people to make fun of it. But she's okay with it. She just don't like people making fun of it. She don't like people bringing it up. But she's okay with it. And I'm going to tell you like this. If Claressa Shields, you know what? How about this? Claressa Shields publicly saying, I don't give a F. He could have him. He could fuck other bitches. But that's mine's. People just be like, all right, this is who you are. People won't try. See, people are stressing. Even I'm stressing. I'm stressing to better you, for you to wake up, for you to be respected. But you're always seeing that as hate. And I get it. You don't want to be respected. And you don't want us to feel that you should be respected. That's your issue with us. That is your issue with me. That is your issue with the people in the chat. That's your issue with other people, other content creators, other the people in the people in those chats. You have a problem with us because we want you to be respected. And you're basically telling us, shut the F up. He could be married. He could F all these chicks. But that's who I want to be with. And that's it. But you make it out to be that that's your man and he's with you and he loves you and you're going to have a... You're going backwards. Because this is not the Claressa Shields that we grew to know. Because there was once upon a time when Claressa Shields was a fiance that a man proposed to you. He got down on one knee. He proposed to you, and you was in a respective relationship. You know how shit goes. No, and everybody, nobody in boxing, nobody had a problem with your relationship. A dude loved you. He wanted you. He got down on one knee. He proposed to you. Y'all bought a house together. Remember? Y'all was building together. And when I saw that from Claressa Shields, I said, yo, that's what's up. Then there's a person out there that love her, that she found love. You ain't hear no boxing people say that you were distracted. You, as a matter of fact, you was in the great. You was in one of the great. You was in the greatest shape that I ever seen you. You was in the greatest shape that I ever seen you when you was with Tony. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Tony. Nobody had a problem with your relationship. Am I right or wrong? There wasn't a bunch of channels saying, look at Claressa Shields with this dude. Oh, no. Because it was respected. People respected because people respected the potential union. So how you go from being respected and the dude getting down on one knee, proposing to you like a gentleman and want to secure you as a wife. You would have gotten married if probably you would have never chased a married man. You would have had your own husband. And you had the right order. It was leading to a marriage. You never talked about kids before marriage, Claressa. But now you would have married man and you're saying, and I'm going to have a baby by next year. How about he gets a divorce by this year? He proposed to you. He gets married. Y'all get married. And then you can have a baby. Look. And I said this the other day. I had a kid off wedlock. My first son. The best. My baby. Right? And there's people out there that had kid out of wedlock. They didn't do it the traditional or biblical right way. Right? We know. We're adults. We know that the ideal is, get to know each other, be friends, have a bond, have chemistry, love one another, boom. And then it leads to, real love, genuine love, more than just a sexual thing, and build the friendship within the relationship. The man propose, y'all get married, then y'all have kids. Let's be real. That is something that I want my kids to the route that I want my kids to go to. I don't think it's good. I mean, it might not happen like that. That doesn't make you less than a parent or less than a father, less than a mother or nothing like that. But that would be the ideal, right? She goes backwards. She's not saying, why don't you say publicly, I'm not having a baby until he handles his business. Even at least we will respect you. At least we will be like, at least say that. Yeah, that's right. At least you say something smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, we still together, but we still taking it slow. When he handles the situation and finalized, then I would like to be, I would like to become one and then have a kid. But no, Claressa Shields, I want to have a kid. Now you just come on, like I said, that's little girl shit. It's either that's little girl shit. That's like 15, 16-year-old. I want to have a baby with him. He's so cute. I want to have a baby with my boyfriend. It's either you're that or you are a woman of age that haven't had a kid yet. You know what I'm saying? That she's probably in her 40s and she's running out of the opportunity of having a health pregnancy and having a child. I could get it. Either you're young-minded, or you just never had the time, never found somebody, but you want a child, you want to be a mother. That's the only way I could hear somebody saying, I want to have that. The way that she's saying it. I'm gonna have a baby. No, nobody want to bring a baby. I don't want another. I don't want another Claressa Shields in this world, bro. I don't want another mix. No, sorry, God, sorry, but no. There's, when you see other people, they be like, hey, yo, there's people that shouldn't have kids, not have kids, but bring kids into this world. No, we don't need another Claressa Shields in this world. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. We don't need another one of those. The golden child will be the child's sibling. She's like, she is. I've met girls like that before. Like, I've known girls like that in the block, bro, on the block. I want to have a kid. And then they were, why does she want to have, remember, she said she wanted to have a boy. She want to give Remy, my husband, a boy, because we found out from Remy that, and I don't want to bring kids into this, you know what I'm saying? But it's public knowledge. Remy said that his son is pájaro, right? That his son is, hold on. That's what Remy said. I'm just no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I know it was delicate when we bring, but
Hated it. 2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
That's what that's what he is. So Remy, Claressa says that she want to give Remy Ma's husband a son because he feels he's ashamed of his son because his son is hi. But that's that little girl. I want to give him a son because you're competing. Some women there's some women that know that the man that they with he got a baggage, right? He got a kid with his ex. And sometimes that girl wants to give him something so she could be equal to the ex. You understand what I'm saying? She wants to have a baby right away. She wants to give Remy Ma's husband a baby so she could be important, so she could be more important. See, you got the golden child. I want to give him another golden, but the golden son. Not gold dust, but the golden son. Not another gold dust. Gold dust. Not another gold dust. A golden son. I know there's some chick. They think that they think they're gonna be more important than the one if they have a kid. But let me tell you like this. I don't think that dude. I said this, and I could be wrong. See, that could be wrong on this one. But I think that dude has a vasectomy. I don't think that dude is going to turn 50. You think with the drama that he just had and the family that, you know what I'm saying? He's not living, that we know he's not living with his wife in the current moment. You think now he want to bring another kid in this world at the age? I don't know, folks. Y'all let me know. I know there's men that has done it, but if you're telling me to start all over and 50, that means when Come on, when your kid is going to college, you're gonna be 70, my brother. Like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. See, right there, yo, a man that age, yo, he want a companion, man. He don't want to start off. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Come on, man. Doesn't he got kids that is almost Claressa Shields' age? They going to the club and twerking together. Huh? Ain't they twerking together? That's weird. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I can't imagine, because I got a daughter, right? I can't imagine my daughter grows and I have a girlfriend that's near my daughter's age. And I don't know. I mean, like, I'm starting to question, and I know it's bad. I'm starting to question. I don't know. I ain't even gonna say that shit. I ain't gonna say that shit. I'm not gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. No, I ain't gonna say it. I mean, now look. There's I'm not saying when I understand when the dude gets up in age, he ain't gonna marry. There's a lot of dudes that if they break up or get a divorce at an older age, they're not just gonna get another one their age. They want 10 years younger or something like that, right? 10 years younger, something like that. 9 years, 8 years younger. If you 55, you're probably going 1 to 45. You know what I'm saying? A man, you 45, 30, and 39. You know what I'm saying? 55, and you a good shape 55. Hey, yo, if I a good 55, good shape 55, I'm talking about that, the type of 55 that y'all be like, yo, nah, you ain't no 55. You look, damn, man, you look like you 38. Shit, I'm gonna give myself a 38. Now, if I'm 55 but look like I'm 70, ain't take care of myself, way out of shape, then I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I think a dude that could be 55 and is in shape, in better shape than 30-year-olds, he deserves you don't deserve another 55. That 55 gotta be looking in shape 55. You could compliment everybody. I think everybody deserves somebody that compliments them. And I'm not just talking about in words, complimenting, but complimenting. Like when you see somebody, you be like, yo, that's a good couple from afar. You don't know them, but they look cute together. You know what I'm saying? They look compatible. They look like, you know what I'm saying? How many times you see a couple and you be like, yo, what the fuck is this girl doing with him? Sometimes you could say, she's only with him for the money. And then some other couples you be like, nah, man, they look healthy. She looks healthy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, that's cool. But how you go? I'm sorry I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm harsh. Maybe I'm harsh. I think her mouth does it to me. Like, for me, character, personality is a lot to me. Not everybody. There's men out there that don't give a damn about personality, character, nothing like that. They just care about the body. Like, there's guys out there that just want a Coca-Cola body and stuff like that. Don't care about if she got manners, if she got mother skills, if she got a sense of humor, she's funny, she's outgoing. She don't, there's some dudes that don't care. They just want a trophy. You know what I'm saying? But I like character, I like a sense of humor, because a girl with great sense of humor and character and got everything going for herself and smart and you know what I'm saying, and humble and nice, and and she don't gotta look all that like a model look, but her attitude make her look like she a dime piece. You know what I'm saying? Claressa, her attitude, she ain't no sex symbol. I'm gonna say it like that. I'll be honest, bro. I ain't never heard no man say, hey, yo, I want to get with a Claressa Shields. I ain't never heard that shit. No boxing conversation, no barbershop, nothing, no barbecue, no nothing. When we, when guys get together, sometimes you have those conversations like, yo, she look good. This girl look good. This famous girl look that. I never heard a male ever said something. Yo, I'll hit that shit. Yo, I like Claressa. Yo, she look good. Never. Trust me. Remy Ma's husband, you don't got no competition. Nobody's gonna fight. Nobody gonna fight you for her. Nobody. Trust me, you safe. She could go anywhere. She could go butt naked in a damn barn, and people just gonna be like, "Excuse me." I'm sorry. Trust me, folks. Trust me. She could go walk in the bar like this. And I'll be like, excuse me, sir. You get out the way. You don't want me. Like, can I get your number? Excuse me. Security. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I like, hey, everybody got their thing. Everybody got their thing. For me, I call security. Security, please. Did this man want to use the women's bathroom? I say it like that. No, look at this man that want to use the women's bathroom. What's going on over here? Huh? Hey. I just never, as a guy, with my fellas and stuff like that, I never heard no dude be like, hey, yo, man, she look all right. She look good. She did this. She look that. This girl, put it this way. I've said there's certain girls that I said, I like her. And even sometimes my friends would be like, hell, nah, not for me. Like, to be honest, I like Venus. I like Venus Williams. I just like Venus Williams. But you know what I like? And she don't got no this and she don't got no that. You know what I used to tell my boys? I'd be like, it's her attitude, it's her elegance. I like the way that she carry herself. Like, sometimes you look at her, dudes look at this girl, be like, yo, I want to fuck her. Then, there's other times when we look at someone, man, she's a wifey type. You understand that? She's a wifey type. You know? I look at her, damn, Venus. I like Venus. I like the way she carry. I like the way she talk and carry herself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a girl that the fellas won't be like, damn, she look good, she titties and ass and stuff like that. No, what I'm talking about, character, the way that she speaks, she's soft spoken. You know what I'm saying? She's elegant. She got sportsmanlike. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Like, she ain't a sex symbol, but what I'm talking about, character brings out the beauty. In it brings out the beauty. Can't take her to the city. No, I never take. No. The only way I take her to City Island, the only time I want to, I'll be around a Claressa Shields, that I need a Claressa Shields, is when we in Central Park and she's the horse, the horse and carriage, That's the only way. Claressa, can you take me to the other end of Central Park? That's it. That's it. Don't do me like that. This is Christy Marlilla, and I said, look, how many athletes has a problem with pioneers? Like, tell me any boxer that has a problem with Mike Tyson. Tell me any young fighter you hear have a problem with Mike Tyson. Has a problem with Muhammad Ali. Had a problem with Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson adores Muhammad Ali, bro. Mike Tyson cries when he talks about Muhammad Ali. You know what the Claressa Shields talk about Layla Ali, a pioneer that paved the way for her? She disrespects them. She has no respect. She don't even have respect for the people that paved the way for her, bro. She just have no respect for her contemporaries, her pioneers. The three pioneers, straight off the bat, that you think about. is Claressa Shields, Christy Martin, and Ann Wolf. She's cool with Ann Wolf, but she has a problem with two of the pioneers, right? This is what she said. Look. Everybody tells her the same thing, but she see it as hate. Look how she responds.
You know, she's hard to like. She's hard to support. Right now, you need to be a little more likable. Get the people to want to watch you, want you to win. Look, when you have to name yourself the GOAT, somebody else do that. And then you're the GOAT.
Does that make you upset to hear that?
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care.
I got a biopic before she got a biopic, so I'm more likable than her.
You's a liar!
Like, what are we talking about? And let's not talk about how I box better than Christy Martin. Maybe because she don't like me because she thought she could try to fight me a couple years ago. Girl, you're like, I think at times she was probably 50.
Attacked her right away. See, Christy Martin was talking about character. Her to be likable, classy, so she could bring people in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to call yourself the GOAT. And I'm all right with that. She could call herself the greatest, but let people crown you. See, she gets mad. See, a girl like Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor doesn't say that they're greatest of all time. People already say it. They didn't have to. She's trying to shove that she's the greatest of all time and nobody else is. And that's what she hates when she hears the other people. But look at her response. So defensive. Everybody feels that your character is limiting you. Now, it hasn't limited you from accomplishing certain goals, but it's going to become a point where people is not going to give a F about what you accomplish. There's going to be people that don't give a damn. And in boxing, where boxing is at today, where there's so many belts and people don't know who the real champion is, people not going to care. People not going to care about your accomplishment. You being a mistress is overshadowing everything. What Christy Martin said is what a lot of people are saying, but she see it as hate. Look how she realized. I'll put it again for those that missed.
You know, she's hard to like. She's hard to support. Right now, you need to be a little more likable. Get the people to want to watch you, want you to win. Look, when you have to name yourself the GOAT, somebody else do that. And then you're the GOAT.
Does that make you upset to hear that?
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care.
I got a biopic before she got a biopic, so I'm more likable than her.
You's a liar!
Like, what are we talking about? And let's not talk about how I box better than Christy Martin. Maybe because she don't like me because she thought she could try to fight me a couple years ago. Girl, you're like, I think at times she was probably 50.
But you want to fight a Layla Ali that's almost 50 years old. How do you have an issue with Layla Ali and Christy Martin? That's when you know you have no class. You have no class. Just like Layla Ali told you, keep your weight down because it's going to be tough for you to get opponents. It's tough for you to get those big mega fights because the real division is in smaller divisions. No, everything is a hate. Every constructive criticism is hate. Every opinion that doesn't align with her is hate. She says, she had the nerve to say, they like me better because I have a biopic first than her. No. Somebody was just invested in doing a biopic of you that wasn't invested in doing a biopic of Christy Martin first than you. Just because somebody wanted to invest in you first, that doesn't mean that you're more important or better. She's a baddie now. So I'm guessing Claressa accolades are supposed to excuse poor behavior. It's so irritating to watch. I know she is. I know. Let me see if Chad has more for us. Give me a second. Oh, hold on, folks. Give me a second. Let me get the charger.
You know, she's hard to like. She's hard to support. Right now, you need to be a little more likable. Get the people to want to watch you, want you to win. Look, when you have to name yourself the GWOAT, somebody else do that. And then you're the GWOAT.
Does that make you upset to hear that?
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care.
I got a biopic before she got a biopic, so I'm more likable than her.
You's a liar!
Like, what are we talking about? And let's not talk about how I box better than Christy Martin. Maybe because she don't like me because she thought she could try to fight me a couple years ago. Girl, you're like, I think at times she was probably 50.
Yeah, I had to charge my phone. I might have a special guest. Love my kids in the building with the $20 super chat. God bless you. Love my kids. My son played in the not for long league till this day. His body is physically tone deaf like he was 2012 draft, a way of life. He will always be an athlete, plays travel flag, now pickleball competitively. My minority. Hey, life. I love my kids. How's it going? Love my kids. How you been? God bless the grand kiddos. I know they're making you proud. Spiritual. Good looking out with the $5 super chat. God bless. Remy's glow up and Shanae's demise is proof that Remy's husband is a dead root in not only his life, but in others. Him and Shanae needs to heal within. Yeah, I think, and I said this the other day, I completely agree with you. I think he's grieving, bro. I think he's grieving. I think that he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, and I'm humble enough to understand that if you've been married for 15 years or more, divorce is not easy. Divorce is not easy. A breakup is not really easy, especially when you have kid and you live together, you share life together. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's always upstairs. Because he's sad upstairs. And sometimes there are people that use other people just to get over. You know what I'm saying? There's just people like that there's dudes that go to the strip club right after a breakup and, you know what I'm saying, get a fling. You know, they get a girl that's gonna listen to all the sad stories and how they feel. Maybe Shanae Shields got all the time in the world. Since she got all the time in the world on social media and listening to a bunch of YouTube channels and looking at everybody's chat and comment on them. So she got a lot of time to listen to Papoose' story. You know what I'm saying? She got a lot of time. What was the text? Let me see if I got the text here. Let me see what I got the text. Give me a shit. The text here. Where's the text that I remember? What is it? This one? He said, but that's okay. We are humans, human beings, and no human is gonna be able to report every right move. You take accountability. You are the one who is married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe. Or that's what I mean. She's okay. She's groomed to be okay that he's still married. He's groomed. She all right. She okay. She understands. That if Remy Ma's husband want to go home and pipe for the night. I mean, there's couples like that. There's couples like that they broke up, but they still have their little ike. After the office is going to go to a Christmas party at the office, the CEO asked me to come last week. You don't know that, do you? Pap, I don't care. You have to tell me nothing. That was Remy. Dumbass fell asleep on the phone with Claressa Shields laying in my house. He refuses to leave. This bitch supposed to be a world champion boxer and get scary ass hung up soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling her everything. Oh, baby girl, you're not the only one. See, so I did. She already walked into a drama. She walked into a drama. She walked into a drama. That's why even people don't even feel sorry for her. She had every opportunity. She had every opportunity to be like, oh no, I don't want to be in this mess. Sometimes a girl would ask you, do you got baby mama drama? And some dude would be like, nah, I got a old head. You know what I'm saying? Nah. See, I used to tell the truth all the time. When a chick would be like, I meet a chick. Well, when I was younger and I had to sit and I had the situation with my son's mom, and I go on a date or I meet somebody, do you got baby mama drama? I'll be like, I got a whole lot of baby mama drama. I'm telling you, this chick is the type that she'll call at 3 o'clock in the morning and say that the building is burning. If you're gonna come, if you love your son, you're gonna come and save it. Yo. And the girls used to laugh. They thought I was joking. No, my baby mom was like that. No, yes. In the beginning, oh my Lord. I tell my son these stories. I'm like, yo, your mom was on another level, bro. I ain't lie. And then you know what? There's certain girls that they feel like they could take it. That don't bother them. You know what I'm saying? There's some girls that vicariously want the challenge. Like, nah, don't worry. I'm not, just keep that away from me. You know what I'm saying? And then this other woman that be like, nah, man, you handle that shit, and then we could talk. I'm like, nah, I used to have a whole baby mom. I had the worst. I had it so bad I couldn't even lie. I had it bad. She's that chick on the side. Man, look, if any man could have a Claressa the way that she has, the way that Remy Ma's husband has Claressa, if any man could have it like that, you're never going to go to another level. You're never going to go to another level. If that's your introduction, it's almost like when you see, like, what's this guy's name? Blueface, right? If Blueface could manage having a girl and him disrespecting verbally, physically, and she stay there, one day she's gonna be like, I want you to change. What the fuck you mean you want me to change? You've been with me like this and you tolerated this. That's why straight off the bat, you gotta put a draw a line, male and female. Even if it's the dumbest shit, not the dumbest shit, even if it's the smallest shit. You know what I'm saying? Because once you could tolerate something and people get used to you tolerating something, and that goes back to when I was talking about the word wifey. If you're okay with you being wifey, then why do I have to go to the next stage and marry you? Let's say you're my wifey. Why do I have to go to the next stage? That's it. You're my, and you go tell, yeah, I'm his wife, but you're not really his wife. He's not gonna go to the next level. Why does he need to propose to you and have all this wedding and marriage for what? You already see yourself as a wife. And this is like a dude telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why them other dudes just get mad. I think the other dudes be like, yo, man, let Pap do his thing, man. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up about that shit, man. If that's what she like. Because they think that if me speaking out is not staying on code as a man, But I'm speaking on boxing. And as a boxing channel, I want to give the fighters the benefit of the doubt. I got to be there for the fighter. But a girl like that is the same way. If y'all follow the channels, the same way. When Devin Haney was with his baby mom and started messing with his baby mom, the Taz Angel girl that was talking to Young Thug while he was locked up, right? Remember? I was doing man videos. Yo, Devin, why you gonna be with her? You can have all these chicks, bro. She's just gonna use you for your money. She's gonna trap you. What did she do? What she do right away? As soon as she got pregnant, what was the story? She tried to press charges saying that Devin Haney kicked her in the stomach while she was pregnant. But leading up to that relationship, yo, a bunch of us was doing videos about it. Yo, Devin. Yo. And guess what they used to say? Devin Haney's fans. They'd be like, oh man, you just jealous. Yeah, I just wish that y'all could get a girl like her. Nah, man, we looking out for Devin. All that hard work, she gonna take it. She gonna take it to the washer. And what happened? Look at Javante Tank Davis. He's acting up. Look who he's trying to drag out the strip club. Really? You're gonna have a stripper get you to that. You're gonna lose your whole career over a stripper, my brother. Hey, yo, she's everybody's girl. Fuck you, why you acting so jealous? She's everybody's girl, bro. There's some people that's Javante Tank Davis fans that be like, man, stop talking about Javante Tank Davis. Yo, there's none of your business. Keep it boxing. Bro, but their relationship F's up their career. You know what's funny? There's channels out there that's mad. Other channel is mad that I'm talking about this situation, right? The Claressa Shields situation. Yo, why you talking about relationship? Keep it boxing. But y'all the same dudes that did videos about Teofimo Lopez having a divorce with his wife at the time. Oh, they were doing videos. Look at Teo's wife has a black, they were saying that he's getting piped by, by a dude with a Mandingo dick. Huh? The same people that's telling me stop talking about relationship, they make videos about other people's relationship. You know why they mad? They mad because it's creating traffic. They're not looking at the content. You know what they're looking? They're looking at the numbers. That's what it is. They're like, man, damn, man, Punch Drunk, I have 400 people looking on. Listen, man, I do a fucking live and I only have 15 people and shit like that, man. To keep it boxing, yo. Keep it boxing. Shit is boxing. And if you want me to keep it boxing, what's going on in boxing right now? There's a fight that I don't know about? Shit, ain't no fight today. Ain't fight yesterday. Ain't fight the day before yesterday. Ain't no fight in the weekend. Ain't nothing. Boxing is a niche sport. So in boxing, we talk about everything. When Deontay Wilder was talking about his divorce and his wife at the time stole money from his account or washed him up with money in his account, did we speak about it? Yes. Ryan Garcia's situation. Ryan Garcia. Order protection. His wife at the time put him on order, had an order protection. He won't see the kids. We spoke about that. A lot of these fighters have relationship problems, and we speak about that. Now, do Claressa has a relationship problem? I ain't gonna say problem, but there's some issues there. There's some issues there that get her so unhinged that she's going in comment section saying she's gonna sue people, trying to justify her situation with Remy Ma's husband. But where's Remy Ma's husband? It don't hurt him. It don't look like he's losing sleep. We don't see him. We don't see him in social media or in interviews and say, yo, this is my woman. That's it. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. If one of you motherfuckers talk about my lady, I'm going to punch you if I see you, bro. He ain't on that type of time. I dare he be on that type of time. I don't even think that he'll be on that type of time. You really going? I don't even think that he will fight for Claressa Shields because he won't even diss 50 Cent on a diss track. So yo, Punch. What I used to hear, yo, what? Keep on talking. When they see you in person, I want to see you with what they gonna do? Yeah. I was in the same spot where Claressa Shields and Papoose was at. I was right next to Remy Ma's husband when he was talking to Jay Prince, and I was talking to TLC. She saw me, and I walked right back by her. Not one, not two, not three, but like 5 times, because I was walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But what they're gonna say though? Maybe now I'm gonna say like this. I think now, if they do see me again, I think one of them will say something. The reason why I believe that one of them will say something if they see me again is because I said that when they saw me, they ain't say nothing. So ego will you know what I'm saying, will make them will make them tell me something, because I already did a video saying that when they saw me, they ain't say nothing. So they will be like, all right, when I see him again, I'm really gonna say something. But they really don't want to say nothing, because what you gonna say? What you gonna say? I'm a boxing content creator. What you gonna say? Don't talk about y'all. Yo, you better not talk about me. So what? What you mean I ain't gonna talk about you? You're a boxer. And you signed a boxer. What? You really gonna fight? We gonna fight because I said something? Come on, that'll be the dumbest move you gonna make. She was mad as hell. She like, more, man. I wish. Take your best shot. You got $8 million, right? You say you got $8 million, take your best shot. And you the one that's giving $8 million away? Yeah. Oh, y'all got $15 million to give Layla Ali? Yeah. All right. I'll turn to y'all got $15 million? Y'all got that type of money? Take your swing. Please swing. Cause you know I gotta pay some credit card bills and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through a little financial difficulties and shit like that. Take your best shot. Take your best shot. Please, pretty please. I'll be like Duke in Rocky 5. Touch me now, I'll sue you. You like to sue people, right? Yeah, touch me, please. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I may trip over your fist. Huh? She would have been in better position with a Maserati. Maserati Bud. She just would have been in better position if Remy Ma's husband will finalize his divorce and then claim Claressa Shields. And to be honest, nobody will care. Nobody will make fun of that situation. Then it will be more of a troll thing, like, you not like Remy Ma. But in the end of the day, it will be more respectable. And I think that she could empower women by saying publicly before getting into a relationship with a married man is, she should have said, I got morals and I got principle, and she always talking about God and God's blessing, because God ain't gonna bless you with no married man. God ain't gonna bless a woman with a married man. Right? So if Claressa Shields would have been like, you know, there is attraction. I do love him. He's a friend until he handles his business. We could go to the next level, but right now I'm just focused on my career, and that's it. Because there are vulnerable women out there. There are women out there that's in a situation that they feel like, you know what, it was premature. You know, there are people out there. Come on. We probably all been in the situation, even if it's for 3 weeks. You know? There's some people that used to be friends, that there's guys that are friends with girls, and they was always friends, and then there was just one day that it crossed the line. You guys kissed. You guys got drunk. Y'all did the hokey pokey. You turned yourself around. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, damn, man, we messed up a good thing. We messed up friendship because there was attraction. You know, sometimes it's just not right. Even if both were singles, just not right. They messed up the part. Remy said that there was no hard feelings and tried to give her advice. Even Remy was trying to give her advice. But that's one thing that she does not like. She don't like advice. That she doesn't like it. But she gonna learn. She gonna learn. She gonna learn. She gonna learn. And she won't be able to handle it. I'm dead serious. God forbid. But once he pull the plug on her, she on suicide watch. Cause she gonna get if she already wants to sue the world, man. When Remy Ma husband kick her to the curb, hey yo, if there was a betting line, and God forbid, I don't wish this on her. I don't wish that on. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I don't wish that on. If there was a betting line, I will bet that she will harm herself. If there was a betting line that says how much you're gonna bet that, you know, if Remy wants to leave her, kick her to the curb, she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be stronger. She's gonna be depressed. She's gonna try to harm herself. I will bet that she'll harm herself. That's how bad. That's how bad mentally and weak she is, in my opinion. And then she could downplay and say, "Oh no, people think everybody." You so remember when she said that everybody break up, everybody gets divorced. That's normal. No, the way that you act is not normal because you in a position. What are you doing? Always timing in on like okay, bro. I'm not even Joe Rogan. If I was Joe Rogan and I had the traffic of million subscribers and millions that when I drop a video, it hits 1 million. And I could truly create the narrative and the wave, and I will always get the benefit of the doubt by mass audience. Then I will be, if I was Claressa Shields, I will be mad. But me, no, don't punch drunk boxing. You getting mad at people that we have a niche following. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. The thing is that she's paying attention to us. So she think by paying attention to us that everybody is listening to us. But nah. It's not a lot of people. It seems like it is because we're in a bubble, but it's not a lot of people. As a narc, what's up, Didi? They'll hurt you. They'll hurt you before hurting themselves. Yeah, I think she'll try to hurt them. I think she already did. I think that when she came to New York and probably spider climbed her way through the Barclays Center and came through the roof and landed. Yo, she did something. Trust me. I think she went crazy. She went crazy. That's why she didn't go to her fighters event in Atlanta. She thought that Papoose was going to come back to New York City and chill with his wife like he did in Christmas weekend. That's what she thought. She said, "F that event." No, and it was his wife's birthday week. She made sure to be in New York. Remember, then they went to that little Chinese. What was that? That was another instinct. About when? What was it? That was around Christmas, right? When the one that he took her. Was it about Christmas Eve? No. What was it? What was the time when she came back to New York and he took her to the Chinese store, to the Chinese restaurant? She got so tight when she seen that they was together. She went to Louis Vuitton, spent $30,000. And then later on said that it was Papoose that bought it for her. And then Louis Vuitton repaid her months later with a preschool drawing. And she thought it was gonna be a bag. She thought it was gonna be something special. They gave a little drawing. Ay. She cut a video. Look, I'm in Louis Vuitton, and because I shop here and I want everything Louis Vuitton, they gifted me this. Damn, bro. They play Louis Vuitton played her, bro. Louis Vuitton played her. Oh shit. You. Yep. Let me see. I got a special guest. Hold on. Let me see if I got a special guest. Let me see you gonna answer. Damn. Shit. I hit my tattoo artist and then he hit me up. I ain't see that message, man. I could have. Oh, man. I believe she hurt his pride when she was exposed. I think he's hurt, bro. I do think that. I think Remy Ma's husband is hurt at the moment. I think he's hurt, and he's in a situation where like he's in the F situation. When you lose your morals and dignity and stuff like that, and then some people will go to drugs, some people will go to alcohol, some people just stay home, some people use women to get over, but it's not the right one. We all know that. We all know that. We could see it. He's saying F the morals, F that. Now he looking at it like he's pimping her. I that's what it looks like to me. I see this as a pimp. What about y'all? I see this like he's pimping her. She's not in the strip, but I think it's some type of pimp way of handling somebody. Yeah, I think the same thing. I think he's pimping her. Not a traditional way of pimping, but I think he's pimping her. I think he's pimping her. I think that she really didn't look into her contract. I don't think she really know what she signed up for. I don't think that she really knows where she's getting her money from. Because all she said, and I got a $3 million bonus. Do you know how they making money though? Or did they make money? Like, yeah, you could say, I got 18,000 seats. Did you sell 18,000 tickets? Did you sell it? Or did they give comp tickets and they gave a lot away? Show the paperwork. It's easy. If they wanted to show the paperwork, they could show the paperwork. The Michigan State Athletic Commission could show the paperwork. Prove people. The reason why they won't put the paperwork is because the official paperwork in ticket sales is gonna has a section that says comp. So it's gonna show you how many tickets they did give away. And that's why she won't dare show it. Show it, Claressa. You got it. Your manager got it. Win Records, somebody got it. Tell them to put that information out. Shock the world. Say, yo, 18,000. This is the revenue for this. This is the revenue for this event. 18,000. And the revenue is probably going to be $1 million or less. And that tells you everything right there. Do you need a license to be a promoter? Yeah, do you need a license? She don't got a license to be a promoter. That's what she needs to lead a promotion. So when she says, oh, I signed a fighter, I'm a promoter, and blah, 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 she don't got a promotional license. She don't got a promotional license. That's all a play. But I'm just saying in my mind, if she is her promoter, where's the other girls that you're gonna sign? There's a lot of females that don't got a contract as well. Comp comes from her pocket or the promoter's pocket, but they got to get paid. I'm telling you, 18,000, please. They would have said right away the revenue right away, because when there's a success event, man, they throw all the numbers out. This how much pay-per-view we got. This how much we made. The revenue, the gate revenue. The gate revenue was 7 million. At least for 18,000 people. That shit probably did less than a mil or less. I bet on it. Remy's husband made a freestyle by reading the contract. Man. But anyway, folks, tomorrow we'll be back at it. I'm probably going to go live later on, like on tomorrow. I'm probably going to start around 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, man, I'm getting sleepy and I don't want to give y'all that type of energy. So tomorrow we back at it like around 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Let's go, Knicks. My Knicks won. We're going to be celebrating every day. If I suffered for all these years, I'm going to be celebrating for all these years. You're going to see me in 20. You're going to see me all year celebrating. Yo, why you celebrating? All right, the Knicks won. All right. No. I suffered for years. I will be celebrating for years. Shout out to everybody, man. God bless you. Have a great night. Love you. God bless, and on to the next.